Hi everyone, I'm excited to share today the unboxing of the parts for my next custom skate build. This has been months of anticipation, researching, learning the different components that I've selected that best fit the style of skating that I've adapted into, and I can't wait to show you everything from the plates to the boots, the wheels, the bearings, the laces. I think I covered everything, so let's get started here. So the first piece I'd like to go over are these Powerdyne Arius plates. I've read and heard so many good things about these plates. I have had my skating style described as being super agile and dynamic. And these plates I think are gonna fit within that style of skating and really help to enhance more action and control for the maneuverability and within dance skating and freestyle that I really enjoy the most. So here we go. Let's turn this around so you can get a peek of what's inside here. So I didn't realize at first that these plates come with a variety of cushions. I ordered an extra set of softer cushions that I thought they came with, so I'll be sending those back. Here we really got the itty bitty manual for installation. It's information about the Arius plate, recommended routine maintenance, all that good stuff, which I will have to relearn. I'm sure it's not too involved, as it seems to be less parts when it comes to the traditional truck and kingpin setup that you find on most plates. The Arius does not have those, so let's see what this entails. Extra cushions. We got the more firm red cushion. If I remember this in the correct order of things as far as their durometer settings. Yeah, quite firm. Yeah, this teal one definitely feels a little softer. I've seen a lot of skaters gravitate towards this like yellowy lime green one. It doesn't feel quite as soft as the teal, so I'd say that's probably next in firmness. And then the softest one, which is the one I thought I would probably yield towards because there's less, I think, shock absorption in the skate. So my guess is I was guessing I would probably go with this white one. And yet there are a few softer ones. So what's great about this plate is that you can mix and match different cushions, both the front and the back pin, to customize the level of firmness or softness that you like in the plate. So that was going to be, I think, a really fun, tricky challenge, but I'm really excited about it too, because I could definitely peel this plate out and find what works best for me. So just looking in here, skate truck. There's the hole for the pin, and I'm thinking that this here holds the butterfly cushions, which there are 4 of. Good, 2 for each skate. And then inside here, there's the hardware. Yeah, 2 sets of hardware. These are the pins that go in, and then the bolts, of course, for the plates to go into the sole of the boots. So this is wrapped really nicely. I have to say, I received a set of, I think it was Avenger plates that I never went with because just pulling them out of the box and holding them in my hand, they just felt really heavy compared to the plates I have skated on. The main plates that I skate on that I really like as far as weight and action prior to the Arius plate are the Powerdyne Pro Reactor plate and the Pilot Atom Falcon, which I feel like is a lesser, I don't know, just less raved about, an underdog when it comes to plates. And it's a really affordable, lightweight plate if you want to get into, just trying out different metal aluminum plates that are a little more budget friendly. The Arius was definitely an investment. And, you know, one that I had been taking a lot of time and consideration. So I hope it lives up to all of the hype. I'm excited for it. So here, yeah, this is wrapped really good. As I was saying with the Avanti magnesium plates that I got, they were just thrown in a box loose, and just, I don't know if they were returned and resent out that way, but this is better. As you can see, these were together this way, so it was nice and flush, wrapped inside this plastic with a rubber band securing them, and then the additional bubble wrap. So I'm very pleased with the care that was taking in packaging sending these. They were also sent in an outer box, which had paper surrounding them, so definitely there was no damage whatsoever when I received them. So these were ordered from Roller Skate Nation, which I'd never ordered from their shop before. I was able to find a holiday sale and coupon, and I think I saved like $60 on these plates. It's like 15% off, which was amazing. Came with a card from them that has information to leave them a review, find them on social media. Skate anatomy, if you're not aware of that, although this is going to trump the rules of the general skate anatomy with the cushion setup and truck setup, but at the back, information to care for wheels and bearings if you're not aware of. So that's super helpful for any new skaters that, you know, are building your own skates or just ordering a set of wheels. Skate maintenance is number one, so learn it. First impression, this is really light in comparison to even my Powerdyne plate, in comparison to the Atom Pilot Falcon. Not a huge difference, but I could definitely feel it just by holding it in my hand. And I, you know, handled those plates as well. I mounted them myself, and so it's just having that familiarity just right off the bat. I'm excited about this, and I'm excited to get them mounted the boots and on my feet and doing some tricks. So that's all I've got for this unboxing video for the plate. I'm going to move on to the boot in the next round. Okay, so on to the boots. I have been skating on high top boots for the last year or so. It's been just a little bit over a year. And I started out with Moxie, and I have a Kaya for indoor. I really like the Kaya just as a low cost boot to try out. It's very comfortable straight out of the box. Synthetic, however, and upgrading my Moxie to the Jack 1 for my outdoor kit, I really wanted the feel of a more supportive suede boot, but nothing too stiff. The Jack 1 is probably as stiff as I would go. I was looking for something a little bit softer rated, but not too pliable like the Lolly. So Wifa came highly recommended in so many forums and places. Not too many skaters around here. I haven't seen any skaters around here skating on them. So just cross networking and you know, a lot of Q&A online. This is a very popular brand, very affordable in comparison to you know, some of the other known brands as Rydell and Moxie. I love Rydell and Moxie. My roller derby skates, which are low cut, that I don't wear quite as often because I've really adapted to and taken to the higher boots. I'm really happy with my Moxie boots, but this is something a little like an in-between I'm hoping for between the Lolly and the Jack 1 that I think is going to be great for an indoor setup. So let's see what we have in store here. So what this is the Street Suede boot, which is their, I'd say they're lower grade as far as not being the stiffest. They go in different tiers as far as rating on boot stiffness and materials. So I'm really excited about this. This was also on a sale, and with the coupon I saved probably close to $100 off of the retail price from Wifa. And this is in the color that I wanted, and they only had it in 2 sizes, one of which is hopefully going to be the right size for me according to the measurements that I took on their size chart. So this is the Street Suede in the rose quartz. You can see right here. Again, nicely and modestly packed. You know, it's not a very flashy box. It's a very compact, small box in comparison to other boxes I've received when I've ordered skates or skate boots. So this is a nice surprise. I like the fact that it's condensed and very practical. And, you know, this box I may or may not keep. So it's great that they saved on materials and kept things a little more eco-friendly. And here we have the boot. I can already feel this has a little bit of flex to it, which is great. It has some padding and cushion here. It's a little squishy on the sides. And the back and the top here definitely have firmness. On the sides it's more pliable, but in the back it's definitely firm, which is great. So it's going to keep the foot and the ankle supported and upright, which I love. After years of playing roller derby and skating in a low-cut boot and a broken ankle, I realized how much ankle support is important to me. So it may not apply to all skaters. Everybody has a different skating style. Definitely entering into the realm of freestyle dance and rhythm skating. So this is why I wanted something that was kind of like middle of the line. And I'm super excited for these. Let's see, they come with the white laces, and I opted for these derby laces in the Spark. What color were these again? Rainbow Mirage. I think are going to be gorgeous. You see here, very shimmery, multicolored, and they're gonna look great on there. Yeah. And between that plate, it's gonna be a very handsome color combo. Still waiting on the wheels. Those should be arriving today as well. Insoles I usually switch out anyway. Yeah, these are just in cardboard. I go for the Dr. Scholl's Sports Impact. The gel cushioning both the heel and the ball of the foot. The ball of the foot is super important because I can get a lot of nerve pain, shooting pain in the ball of my foot. So the more cushion I have, it helps to alleviate that and yeah, reduce the likelihood of it. So the tongue, again, feels like it's all leather. No Sherpa or anything fancy, which is fine by me. The Sherpa is comfortable, especially in my jack boot, but I'm not sure that it's absolutely necessary. We'll see as we try all these and hopefully get these rolling on 8 wheels sooner than later. I think I forgot to mention and give props to Bruce Boutique, one of my favorite online skate shops, and they have a brick and mortar shop too in New England. It's a bit of a trek for me, but I appreciate their service. I've ordered so much from them and they've been so helpful down to my last setup when I ordered plates, double checking the size to make sure it was compatible with my boot, like reaching out via email. I've even ordered from them in the past and forgot to add things to the order and just checked out and did a separate purchase. They reached out and said that they would combine it and reduce the shipping and issue a credit, which they just go above and beyond with customer service. So I was excited that they had this boot in the color that I wanted on sale and with a coupon. Like I said, I think I saved about $100 below, at least below what retail on Wifa would have been. So props to Bruce Boutique. Check them out. They're awesome. I've been giving them my business since I started roller derby almost 15 years ago. They've been great, and they're great for not just derby gear and skates, but they're knowledgeable with all types of like rhythm and street skating, and rhythm street skating. They even have some like shuffle rhythm skates that I think would appeal to a lot of different people, so definitely check them out. So the last piece to this new kit, indoor kit, skate kit,